Hello, everyone. Welcome. It is a lunch break with Rhonda. I hope that you can take a little bit of a break in your day. I know I am. To be able to be crafty and have fun. When you are here, let me know. I would love to know who's here. We are trying kind of a new system. So we are just playing with a few buttons, and we are actually not, we have a new webcam. We're hoping that takes care of the issue of the blurriness. We have new lighting. It's a whole new thing. This is, I think, the first time I'm going live here in my new craft room. And I'll be doing lots of videos here. So we are definitely working on perfecting it for sure. Hello, I'm so glad you guys are here. Today is starting some fun folds. I'm just going to tell you right up front, the three of them today are pretty simple. They are simple, fun folds, which I love. Next week, we're going to step it up a notch and do some that might be a little bit more intense. So we're going to kind of like work our way up there. I love them both. I love sweet, simple, fun folds that are like, okay, I can whip this up pretty quick. And I also love the ones that are like, okay, this is going to make my brain work a little bit today. So hi, guys. I'm so glad you're here. Hello, Maddie. So today I know when you watch people do videos, sometimes it looks like it's so easy, but it's not. There's always some sort of complication. So we are going to be, Ryan and I have been working on perfecting our system, and just when we get it right, then I keep moving. So, but I will be here for a while, and obviously in my studio. I'm finally settled. You will not hear me say the words "I'm moving" again. You will not. And so anyway, we are working on this. We got a new webcam, so hopefully that will help with the issue of the blurriness. And we're working on our lighting, and I think the lighting is pretty good. So we'll see. Today we are featuring, a bundle. I loved it. I've been waiting to use this. It's Humble Home. I used it in the very beginning when it very first came out, and I've been waiting for December to use this bundle. Which was great because it was gone until December 2nd. It came back like later in the week, and I was like, yay, it's back. I'm gonna do all the projects that I planned. Guys, I just checked today and it's already on low inventory. So if you do not own this bundle, today is Wednesday, December 11th. It is the last day for free shipping for the year. I don't think Stampin' Up's gonna do it again. And you want to grab that. I have a feeling it's going to be gone by the end of the day because it's free shipping, so a lot of people are ordering. And your order has to be over $75. Of course, I had some things going on already this week, and I'm letting you double dip. So the first one is I extended to get the free PDFs, all 12 PDFs of our 12 Days of Christmas. You can see them over here along my ledge. I told you guys I'm gonna love this ledge. I love it. It makes me so happy. This is where this video station's also my craft space. So I get to have them right next to me as I'm creating. So you'll get all 12 of those for free. Otherwise, they're $25 if you prefer just to buy them. There is a link for both of the things. And then Stampin' Up's doing the free shipping on all orders over $75. And then on Monday, I had already planned this week to do Christmas presents to you. So if you place an online order with me and it's over $50, then I'm going to send you a Christmas present. It's going to be wrapped. It's going to be in a cute box. It's going to be anything that a crafter would love. It's going to have some paper in it. It's going to have some cards in it. It's going to have some embellishments in it. And I think you're going to love it. So you guys ready to jump in? Today, by the way, I have a little sneak peek for you for what's coming out in January. It's called Celebration. Has anybody not heard of Celebration? Because I'm sure since I've been a demonstrator, which is 24 years, we've had Celebration every year. Yes, I know. I joined when I was just like 15. No, I'm joking. Obviously, that's not true. But I did join when I was young. I think I was 24 when I joined Stampin' Up. Maybe 24. And I'm just going into my 24th year, and I am 49. So that is right. I'm actually not embarrassed of my age. I have an incredible family. And I'm very proud of that. And to get to that point, you got to have some years under your belt. So anyway, so we are going to be jumping. I had to put my phone away because you get distracted that way. So anyway, lost my train of thought. Let's just jump in. I was talking too much anyway. All right, so let's go to my hands. We're going to be using the Humble Home. What I was saying was I'm going to send you a present too. I'd already planned on that. It's going to be some fun stuff. And today you can double dip on all three things. The free PDF tutorial ends today at midnight because we had extended it. So that will end with the free shipping. So today is kind of that magic sauce time. All right, we are going to be using the Humble Home. I was talking about celebration. See, eventually, it's kind of like my head is that revolving door where it comes in, and the next thing I know, if I don't catch it soon enough, it goes right back out. So celebration, anyway, it's been around for 24 years that I have been around, but I think it's been around for over 30. So anyway, it's the best time of year. So I'm going to show you some sneak peeks to celebration. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in and get started. Our first card, again, remember I warned you, today's projects are pretty simple. These are simple fun folds, and then next week we'll do 3 more fun folds, and they'll be a little bit more time consuming. And I'll have a fun fold for, I have 2 Fridays. We have 2 5-minute Fridays. Those will all be fun folds too. So for 2 weeks, you got to come visit me on Wednesdays and Fridays, or you can watch the replays. We're going to be doing fun folds. All right, so this very first card, we are going to... obviously with fun folds, they almost all require scoring, and these will require cutting as well too. I'm going to get that just so we don't have that glare. All right, so we're going to score this at 5.5. So this is fresh freesia, and it is 4 1/4 by 11. And then I am just going to cut off about, let's say, I'm going to cut off 1.5 inches. It really doesn't matter. But, so I'm just going to cut off 1.5 inches, and then we're just going to fold that. Okay, so there is our first one. Oh, I need this back out. Okay, this is our first sneak peek to celebration. We have this new paper, and it is going to coordinate with a new bundle. This is called Toadstool Garden. And I really had to think about what's a toadstool, but they're really just really cute mushrooms. And this paper is going to be perfect for spring, winter, like it has fresh freesia. This is the piece we're using. This is definitely one of my favorite pieces. I'm going to put this back out here. And then, yeah, it's super fun. It even has wood grain in it too. So this is one, and you're going to say, Rhonda, how did you get this for free? Already. Well, when you are a demonstrator, we have celebration already. So for every $60 that I spend, I get to get a free choice. And I've always been my best customer. So I have all of the celebration already. So I'm just going to show you some sneak peeks of it now. All right, so you're going to take this piece and we are going to cut it to, let me double check my sample. All right, we're going to cut it at 4 inches. So it's 4 by 6 because it's a 6 by 6 paper. And then I'm going to score it at 2. All right. And then that will fold right on that score line. And then this leftover piece, we're going to use this too. This one, we're just going to cut at 4. Okay. I love it when we use every piece of the paper. All right. So let's go back to this one. So it folds like this, and obviously there's a little bit short there. So we're going to take our adhesive, and the first thing I'm going to do is I want to glue down this folded piece. So fun folds, obviously the point of fun folds is that they're fun, right? And when someone gets it, it's just a little bit different than a normal card. Actually, I have a finished one. I should have showed you this first. So here is a finished card that I did using the Humble Home, and it's gonna flap that way and this way. It's got all, I love designer series paper, so this really showcases the paper, and obviously it showcases the adorable house that we have. All right, so so that goes there on the inside, and then I'm going to take the one more piece And I'm going to put that on the inside too. That way we're using just about every last drop of it. And then that fits right on there. All right. So I am really happy to not necessarily be using Christmas. I love Christmas. And I have loved, hey Brittany, I have loved every bit of Christmas. I'm not sick of it at all. I could continue to keep on using it, but what I have enjoyed is some of the bright, fun colors. We haven't used those quite so much. All right, I'm just gonna take a piece of our basic white. It is 3x4, so a simple measurement, and that's gonna go inside where you'll write your message. And of course, if I wanted to, you could I do want to. I'm gonna take the heart and we're gonna stamp, this is Melon Mambo. Whenever it makes me want to sing the song, the Mambo song. And then I'm just gonna stamp that here. So we have a little heart on the inside. Now let's decorate the outside. So what I did was I took a piece of basic white and it is embossed, if you can tell, there you go. It's embossed with a timber embossing folder. I'm gonna take the 2 3/8 inch punch and I'm just gonna punch that out of one of the sides. I have to tell you, I created this card on accident because what I really wanted was this for a different card that I was making. And then this, I just dropped right there like that because I was making a different card. And I was like, I love that. I love having that Melon Mambo pop right out of there. So it's funny how you can this was gonna be trash. I was gonna throw this away. And now it actually goes perfectly on my card and it's adorable. So this is a Melon Mambo background. That is 3x4. And then this white piece is at 2 7/8 by 3 7/8. So it's just an eighth around there. And guess what? You do get to keep this card. Here's a card I was working on. I'm not done with it yet, but I was working on this card. And I'm gonna put one of the toadstools here. I just didn't have it with me. But see, that's what I was using. So this card is so adorable too. I do not like mushrooms in my food. If they have mushroom risottos and mushroom things, do you guys like mushrooms on your food? I do not. It's like the texture of it makes me just gag. So I'm not a mushroom fan, but I am really a fan of pink and purple toadstools. I can tell you that. All right, we're going to take our house. The house has lots and lots and lots of possibilities because you can do it with bricks, without bricks. You can do it by itself. You can do the punch and build a house with paper. I've showed it quite a few ways and I'll be showing it quite a few ways. This one, we are going to use the bricks. And our bricks are going to be in fresh freesia. So we'll take, this is a fun fairy house like you'd find where toadstools live. So I did the fresh freesia. And then with the overlay, I am going to go with black memento. Black is going to be like one of our base we use to make everything kind of pop off. All right. Susan loves mushrooms. I do not. What's funny is my kids do. Andrew or oh goodness, one of those kids, Erica and Carter, they love mushrooms. So they want pizza, they want mushrooms on it. And Eric and I are like, no mushrooms, no thank you. So Eric and I, it's just funny how in our family, when we order pizza, we're very split. We have to do the whole halfsies thing. We'll do half this and half that. Okay, then there is a roof. And I'm going to take the roof. I'm actually going to stamp it off. I don't want it quite so dark. And then I'm going to stamp that. The roof and the chimney. And yeah, we're doing a lighter. It's so cute. This is such a house that belongs in a fairy house. Okay, on that line, hi Kylie. This is such a Kylie Henshaw card. Look at it, Kylie. This reminds me of you. Look at the rainbow colors. Did any of you know Kylie? She is like rainbow colors on everything. I love it. So this is definitely a Kylie card. And all right, so we're gonna punch this off. What I was talking about was fairy gardens. Okay, I love fairy gardens. And at my old house, I had a very extensive fairy garden. I mean, it wrapped around my whole garden. I had so much fun with it because it's all like miniature. I loved it. My new house, I don't have a place for my fairy garden. So I have not, I put it out one year and it just got things around it got overgrown and buried, and I lost it. And it's so much work to put it out. It's fun. It's as if you like were a little girl and you had like the Barbie dream house and a whole village. That's what I did with my fairy houses. I'm going to bust them back out again because they make me really happy. So there's on that. Yes. Hi, Wendy. All right. So, but yeah, I need to bust back out my fairy houses because they really do make me happy. So on this card, I used the black and vanilla, but it goes good with white too. This is the ribbon that will come free in Celebration too. It's the Fresh Freesia seam binding. This card, I wanted to have a little pop of black with it. So we went with this ribbon. Now we're just going to tie a bow on here. Guys, I'm so happy. The webcam solved the issue. We have no blurriness, no in and out. Let me know how you feel about the quality. Is this as good as like my phone was? Like we are always trying to perfect it. Here we go. And this room has carpet, so the echo is not so bad. Ryan and I were really happy about that. Okay, so I just tied the best I could. Well, give me a second. You know, again, I make it a little easy, but tying bows on a video is not easy at all. It is difficult. All right, so we're just going to trim these edges off. All right, there you go. And then you just want to put adhesive just on the one end, so not the whole thing. All right, so here's our fun, like a flip-flap fold. I guess you could call it a flip-flap if you want to. And we're going to just glue this down here. A couple things we need. We need to have on this house. And so this, actually, I use this heart a ton. Oh, that's loud. Everybody asks me, where do you get that heart? Where do you get that heart? And like from the house punch. Like you have to have the house punch because it's the perfect, cute size little heart that we're going to add. I want to know who on here also has fairy gardens. I asked that question. I'm going to go back and listen. Susan likes fairy gardens. Yeah, I love them. And I really had a very extensive one. It was what I got for Christmas or for my birthday one time from my husband. It was all I wanted was stuff for my fairy garden. And so for 2 birthdays in a row, he kind of let me get what I wanted. So it was awesome. I got to bust it back out again. So I'm just taking some scrap white and stamping the words welcome. So this one you can, whoops, let's do it again. Oh, guys, I have new neighbors that just moved in. I'm going to give them this card. This will be perfect for them. And I should probably bake cookies, but if anybody knows me, knows I definitely do not bake cookies. Hey, Maddie, I should have, see if you will help me bake some chocolate chip cookies. All right, so we're going to put welcome on there. And we're going to just snip that off so it's nice and pretty on the edges. Grab dimensional, and we're done. So it's a super simple, fun fold, like I said. And you could use, obviously, imagine all the different papers that you could use. And it's just going to go right on there. Oh, I feel like we need some gems on here. One of the other new things that are coming out are these. So today is a little bit of a sneak peek of celebration items. And I'm going to give you a little heads up. Well, I'm not. Well, you're just going to fall in love with them today. But so these are brand new. They're purple. I guess I got to show them in the white behind them. But this is another free choice. So again, I just want to get you guys really excited about what's coming out. Now, you can't get these today, but that doesn't matter. You'll get them in January because what you can get today, though, is free shipping. And that saves you a lot of money. And my free 12 days of the free PDF, you will not get that in January either. So there's card number 1. Here is my other version. I did it with all white. If you like it to be a little bit with whiter. And then I wanted to try it with a little bit of the Fresh Freesia. So this one is the Fresh Freesia. Oh, I like that heart in there too. Okay, let's go on to card number 2. we're going to stay with, I told you, I'm really excited about like some of the different colors. I've loved Christmas. I've truly, some people are like, oh, I'm sick of Christmas. I'm not yet. I've loved all of our products. I've really loved. I've enjoyed all of them. I've been waiting to do this Humble Home for a while, so hopefully you guys can all get it before it sells out again. All right, so let's go to, this is our brand new art, and let me tell you these score marks because I don't want to mess them up, and I have them written down here. Look, I have them written down on notes where I won't lose them, right? Jeez, this is why I lose stuff on my desk. We're going to score this. You need to put your arm out. We're going to score this at 5.5. 6 3/4. Yep. 9 and 10 1/4. So we started off at 4 1/4 by 11. And again, I'll say it one more time. 1/2, 6 3/4, 9 and 10 1/4. So let's see if I got those correct. This thing is bugging me. Hold on a second. I gotta move. I brought an extra light up here, but I don't need it. I think we have enough light. Oh, that's better. That thing was in my way. All right, then we're going to take, guys, I'm going to tell you something else. This is the first bone folder I ever bought 24 years ago. The reason why I know is because I remember I stuck like a green sticker on it so I wouldn't lose it whenever I go places. And look, it's worked because it stayed. But this is like the original 24-year-old one. Now, I've bought tons of them since then, but this is my original. And I love that I still have it and I still use it. And it's one of those products that, you know, I have ones that didn't put with the green sticker, and I've lost tons of them. I leave them where this is the one. This is my original bone folder. Still have it. All right. So then you're just going to score along all of those folds. This is another, again, beautiful but simple. And look at this paper. This paper is so pretty. Probably like going to be one of the best celebration choices. It's called Bloom Impressions. I did a sampler on this one, but I do. So again, one side is, you know, muted, and the other side is beautiful flowers. This is the piece I'm using today. Love that piece. Look at this one, so pretty. This is Pool Party. You guys all know I love that. And then this side matches so good. We have some peach pie flowers. On the other side is like Daffodil Delight and Lemon Lolly. Hard choice. Yeah, here we go. And then we have, here we go, some purples. All shades of purple. Every purple we have. Fresh Freesia, Highland Heather, Blackberry Bliss. They are all in there. So this one, again, it'd be fun too, and lots of different colors. So then this is again, one of the free celebration ones coming out in January. You can't buy it anyway. It's only free. Just giving you some excitement of what we have coming up. All right, so let's go ahead and start putting some of this paper on our card. We're going to get our adhesive. And we're going to put this piece 4 by 5 1/4. It's going to go up here at the top. This is a very interesting card. It's a little bit different. I've made it a long time ago, and it is one that's great to give for like a birthday, or because it's also like a little home decor piece. It stands up really cool. And then out here on this piece here, we're going to put this is 2 by 4, so that's an easy measurement. I also like this paper. It's free, so I use lots of it. There's a flap. It's like a 3/4 inch flap. On that, you're going to put a row of adhesive. Then I fold that down and then glue that down. Now, it'll be in a perfect. What that means, it's in a perfect spot. Here's the cool part too, guys. When you fold this direction, it fits into a regular size envelope. Isn't that cool? This direction, it won't. Too long. But if you fold it up, then it fits. So that also means, like, I'm going to glue this down to here. I'm going to actually do that. I could do that now, because if I glued it up here, it'd be too long. But I want to make sure when it's shut, And when it's in the envelope, that is where it's supposed to go. So I'm going to go, while I have it flat, while you have it flat, just go ahead, and I'm actually going to almost like measure it there. But then look, this is what I'm doing with it. By the way, I love these dies. I love them. I do not often use them in classes. I'll tell you why. Because we do all your die cutting for classes, and this is a spotlight on nature. I truly actually love these dies, and I would use them so much more. But we can't do die cutting for hundreds of people. Let me give you an example. So I'm doing a creative convention online. We have 17 projects, and I have 132 people. So Nancy will probably literally run 20,000 die cuts in the next week, solid week. So if we can't use these ones as awesome as they are because they're so detailed, I thought for today I'm going to show it to you. And because when you have these detailed, you have to pop out the pieces each time so that they will continue to keep cutting. So, but I love the detail on these. So these are ones that are good for you to own and use all the time, because they're all size circles. Like every size circle you can imagine, we have them in this set. I ran through a bunch of them to show you somewhere around here. Anyway, okay, let's finish this card. On the back of it, so this is we're going to actually decorate the back. I took a piece of when I cut that, I'm going to actually do the other side. I'm going to cut that down to 5 1/4. This is what was left over. So this is just, instead of being, it's hard because I love how this matches. Yeah, I'm going to do the other side. That way you can see both sides. It's a struggle when you like both sides of the paper. And then we're going to glue down this piece. I've shared this tip before. This piece is 5 by 3.5. And it's great. I always like to add a piece of paper back there, but let me tell you why I do that size. Because when I cut for it, I can get 5 out of the sheet of paper instead of 4. So it just, and you use every strip of the paper, so you don't have any leftover or waste. And then you'll see, I'll put a little heart there or something. Okay, let's finish decorating. I'm going to take some scrap white paper, and we're going to stamp our house. I'm showing you different ways to use this house and to use this bundle. So this one you can stamp and line art, and then we're just going to color it the way we want to. I'm going to make the house is actually going to be crumb cake. So I'll take some of the dark crumb cake and go up here on the swirls. And the door I want crumb cake too. So I'm just going to add some of the darker there. And let me color in the door. This is the light crumb cake. There you go. Then we're going to, I think I actually already messed that up, but that's all right. Then we're going to take a little bit of lemon lolly. This is going to be for the windows because we want it like it's light inside there. You guys can see, okay. And then obviously we need some pink because pink is what is going to really the color, obviously. So this is pretty and pink blends. It's going to make everything kind of match each other. And then we'll do the pretty and pink. There you go. And all the accents will be pink. And I'm going to actually use, I think, the ivory color. Hello, friends. I'm so sorry that today's Facebook Live stopped broadcast. So if you were watching before, let me show you what you just missed on this last card. We were coloring in our adorable little house. We used crumb cake blends, the ivory blends, and then our pretty and pink. We had already attached the circle. We added a few of the flowers. I can't remember if we did the back or not, but we added a piece of white to the back so you could fill it out, and of course decorated the back a little bit. But this is such a cute one that actually like stands. So whoever you give it to, it's almost like a little home decor piece as well. And then your sweet message will be there on the back. So this was just, I know I was almost done with the coloring when my Facebook Live just ran out. So let's pick up, and at least if you're watching this on YouTube, then you can catch the rest of it. So our next card, I'm going to take a piece of this. Again, we're doing simple fun folds. This one I learned from my friend Deb Smeek about 3 months ago or so, and I'm just now getting able to make it. And I'm using one of our other new celebration papers coming out. I think it's called Fruit Salad, but it is adorable. It actually has 12 different patterns, and then you get 4 of each sheet. So you get a lot. Oh, there's almost every fruit you can imagine. The one I didn't see, well, that's not true because they're strawberries. But yeah, and then the back side has patterns. The one that I did the video on is probably one of my favorites, was this watermelon pattern. So we're going to make, they call it kind of a back fold card. So you just back fold it and then it opens up. So again, remember this week was simple fun folds. Next week are going to be a little bit more involved. So you're going to take your trimmer and we're going to first score it at 4 1/4. So it's scored in half. So this is 8 1/2 by 5 1/2. And then I'm just going to score at the end at 1 1/4. Use your scoring tool. Off the other end, I'm actually going to cut off 1 1/4. So that is our kind of our layout. Well, while I have this out, you're going to want to cut some of your designer series paper. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this at 2 3/4. And then I'm going to cut it at 5 1/4. So this pattern, I'm using this sweet apple paper, and I liked the red background on it. And so that one I'm going to cut to 1 inch. All the paper, like the one side's real fruity, and the other side's a nice pattern that goes with it. So 5 1/4 by 1. So those are, and you'll have all this paper left over that you can use too. So let's go ahead, and you also need a piece of basic white that's 2 3/4 by 5 1/4, that same piece. So use your bone folder and get a good crease there. You can crease this one too, just so it folds back really easy whenever the person you give it to gets it. I'm going to glue this piece down to the front with our apples going the right direction. And then on the inside, then I am going to glue down that other piece of white. Every pattern of this fruit paper is going to be so cute. So there you go. Down this little kind of this bookend, it's if you've seen the book fold, to me this is like the book fold, but it's kind of going the opposite direction. So it's like a backwards book fold. That's just my made up name. But see, so then it's going to open like that, but we got to have something that's going to hold it shut. So I'm using that Spotlight on Nature circle again. I used it earlier for the really big circle that we did. Yeah, I told you it's one of my favorite sets of dies. I just use it more for just my personal and not for my classes, because my classes we do for hundreds of people, so it's hard to run through all the intricate ones. But if you look at the one here we did, like, I love it. And it has all different sizes. The one on the sample has like those radiating stitches that go around. And then there's these really awesome like little floral ones that go around too. So there's like 3 different patterns, and there's all different sizes all the way through. So love that. This is a Spotlight on Nature set of dies. All right, we're going to take our black stamp pad and we're going to stamp the thank you. What I liked about the Humble Home and what I was saying is that it's not just home. So this one is going to be a great little thank you card when someone gives you a gift. So we're going to do thank you, and then on a scrap little 1/2 inch strip, we're going to put for the sweet gift. And I love that font on there too. So this one's not going to be like a house card. This has like a little bit of an outline, so I'm taking our lighter Granny Apple Green or a Granny Apple Green, and we're going to use that to color in that thank you. What a fun card. So obviously this would be great for a teacher because it has apples, but really to me it's sweet. So we sweet all, most fruit is all sweet. So I thought that the whole fruit concept went good with this one. So you put glue just down the one side, and then that gets glued down there, just like that. And that kind of, look, it holds your card shut, but then when they bend it open, bend it back, it fits. So again, these are sweet, fun folds. Let's go ahead and finish this card. It was really simple. Ryan and I figured out why the broadcast stopped, so it won't happen again. We are really, really happy with our webcam. And of course, we'll keep working on this setup. We need a different holder and things like that. But we were generally pretty happy with what happened there. But we won't have that broadcast stop again. So thank you for this sweet gift. And then it's just a tiny bit long. Let's just trim that off. Then I went and stamped one of the hearts. And I fussy cut it out already because I already did one earlier on a project that you saw. So I stamped that in real red. And then you want to make sure in the video, which you didn't see, I attached it to the whole card front like that. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure it's just glued to the circle. That's why when you make things like more than once, then it's great because then you get to figure out, oh, I did that wrong. Let me fix that. So because you want to be able to bend it open, so you don't want to glue it shut, right? Okay, last but not least, I'm going to take some twine. I was thinking about taking this checkered ribbon, but I think it's too big. It covers up my words thank you. So I'm going to take some white basic twine, and I'm going to just do a quick, we say quick, but I'm going to show this. We say quick, but on videos, nothing is ever really that quick. So I'm just going to tie, well, that wasn't too bad. Tie a bow. All right, so this is our Fun Fold series. You are going to get 3 this week. I'll do 3 next Wednesday on our Facebook Live, our lunch break with Ronda. Next week's are going to be we're going to step up. Right? We're stepping you up. Today was 3 quick and easy fun folds. We'll be doing a fun fold on our 5-minute Fridays as well. And then next week we'll do 4 more. 3 on our lunch break and 1 on our 5-minute Friday. So the 5-minute Fridays will obviously be a little bit of a simpler one too, because I only have 5 minutes. And we're learning to say it's 5-minute-ish. We're just adding the ish to the end. But I'm getting better with that too. Okay, there we go. And last but not least, those free celebration sequins. You're gonna see me using them a lot. They're not just purples. This one down here is like a clear iridescent, so you can put it for a little bit of everything. So they say what, groups of 3? So, or 5. I'm gonna do 5 on this one. 2, or 3, 4, 5. There you go. They're free, so just pile them on. So there you go. There's your card. That goes with the one. This is my version I did on the original video that no one got to see. But it's the same exact one. And then these were the 2 cards from the beginning of and of course I wanted you to choose which was your favorite, and I wasn't live, so I couldn't make you choose. This is the one that we made during, and again, it's a simple flip-flop fun fold. Here's this version too. All right, thanks for finishing watching it, and I'll see everybody on Friday and next week. Bye-bye.